can't believe it's March already. It is wild to think about. I feel like January was so long and then February is really short, but it's crazy to think that it's March. But I need to do a little monthly reset, and I thought I would take you along what I sort of do every month, or at least I try to do every month. It's not always successful. So the main things I do is clean my space. That includes my bedroom, bathroom, any areas in the house that need it clean, and washing my sheets is a must. That is the first thing I'm going to do. Then my second thing that I'm going to do is lay out my goals for March and also reflect on February and see what I can change for my goals in March, see what I wasn't happy about, see what went well and all of that. So then I can write out my goals for March. Sort of go through the month as well, like check my calendar, see if I've got anything planned. I need to write all of my Pilates teaching dates that I have in there. Sort of just plan out the month. And then it's also budgeting. I've recently done this, so I've recently tried to budget my month out roughly. I budget loosely because there are obviously some things that you're gonna buy that you didn't expect and whatever. So I like to budget my month loosely. Something that I'm going to do this month is actually sort out my wardrobe, because one, it's really messy and it needs sorting out, like just put tidying and folding things nicely, because at the moment I'm sort of just chucking things in there. That definitely needs a little sort out. And while I'm sorting out, I thought I would actually sort my clothes out into what I wear and what I don't wear. I'm actually really good with my clothes. I don't really have a lot of stuff in this wardrobe that I don't wear all the time. The next one is actually kind of meal prepping. I don't necessarily meal prep my dinners or my lunches. I like to prep my breakfasts, like overnight oats or breakfast muffins, or sort of just like roughly idea of what I'm having for breakfast. I like to do that. I find it easier because I tend to struggle in the morning on what I need to eat, and the morning I hate like making decisions. So I prep some overnight oats, normally just the night before. I don't really prep like days in advance. I have now been on my sourdough journey, so every weekend now I'm going to bake a loaf of bread, which is so fun and it's so nice. Like, it's such a different feeling baking and having your own bread than obviously just buying bread from the supermarket. And another thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to make some snacks. I normally make healthy-ish, like dates, chocolate, peanut butter, banana sort of bark that I put in the freezer. But I'm going to make some granola bars this week. I just love having snacks prepped because I'm always in a snacky mood, and it's really nice just to have in the house. And again, it's so I make like healthier choices. And then after I've meal prepped, I'm actually going to do a little bit of self-care. So I would say I would have an everything shower, but I did wash my hair literally 2 days ago, so I'm not going to wash my hair. But I'm gonna have a bath, and I'll probably like shave my legs and do all those girly bits. And I'm also going to dermaplane my face and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna do some face mask, and I'm gonna have a really relaxing bath. I think this is my last point that I really like to do before a new month starts. I get stressed very easily, and before a new month starts, I really like to just sort out my cortisol levels a little bit. So I like to make sure that I'm having a nice relaxing evening before the month ahead. And this month is so perfect because the 1st is the Sunday. So I feel like having a proper like monthly and Sunday reset together is the perfect way to start off the new month. I think this is one of my most important things for a reset, is literally just to take time for yourself, take time for some self-care, prepare yourself mentally, and yeah, I feel like it starts you off on a really big foot. Exercise is a massive one for me at the moment. Obviously, I am a Pilates instructor, but I have been really prioritizing my steps lately because I've been so busy. I work part-time and I'm a Pilates instructor. I really want to make sure that I'm also taking care of myself. So I am prioritizing my steps at the moment. I'm aiming for 10k steps a day. I've been taking loads of nice walks. Obviously I have a dog, so it makes it like 100 times easier to get out. Before you start off a new month, I feel like getting some exercise or just some movement in is a really big win. And I think just walking outside and getting fresh air is the way to go to move your body. The first thing I'm going to be doing is washing my bed sheets and just cleaning my room a little bit. I've just finished cleaning my room. I still have my wardrobe to do, but I am dying for a coffee. So I think I'm going to make a coffee, and I'm also going to write my monthly goals. I'm going to do my budgeting, and I'm going to reflect on February. Journal slash planner. It's by The Productivity Method by Grace Beverly. You can actually find it linked in my TikTok shop. My TikTok is just at Amy Chapel with 2 Y's, and I really love this. I've said this before, but at the beginning they have sort of like your goals for the month, but they only have a few pages, which is a little bit annoying because it mainly is a daily planner. During the days, there's your schedule, your 5-minute tasks, your 3 non-negotiables, your 30-minute tasks, and then your projects, which are like 30 minutes plus. What one habit you're keeping today, one thing you're grateful, your sleep hours, water, step goal, and your workout, and any notes that you want throughout the day. And I love this thing. Every morning I fill it in with my like to-do lists, and it just makes it so much easier to look at and everything. But at the back, they also have an area for budget tracking, which I've only just started using, and I have to say I'm liking it so far. I think it's quite good to just sort of get out on paper and really visualize like your savings and your expenses and all of that. And then they also have meeting notes, which I used the other day, and it's just so handy. I really do like it. I think it's a good little daily planner to have, and it's just somewhere where you know you can like jot some stuff down and everything. So I recommend it. I did my little monthly goals for March. I did reflect a little bit on February, but to be fair, not much really went on in February, so I have to say, and it went so quickly. So yeah, I did have a look at that, but I'm just gonna drink my coffee now. It's already 11. The morning has gone so quickly. But after I drink my coffee, I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna organize my wardrobe and all my clothes and everything. After I do that, I feel like I'll feel much better about my room. This coffee is so nice. It's the almond croissant Nespresso pod. I put a tiny bit of maple syrup in. I'm really trying to cut down on my maple syrup and honey in my coffee and matchas because I feel like I use way too much. So I'm just trying to cut down a little bit on that. But then I use almond milk because it's an almond croissant coffee. I feel like it goes so well, obviously, with almond milk. And when I froth the milk, I also put a little bit of cinnamon in the milk and it's a game changer. I also do that with my matchas and it's so good. I thought I would show you what my wardrobe is looking at like right now. As you can see, stuff is just like shoved in there. They're not really neatly folded. Look, there's like a hair there. So I just need to go through stuff and sort of just sort them out. So that's that area. Then this area, I don't know, it just sort of looks like a mess. So I just really need to sort out some bits. I'm also going to pick out some stuff that I'm taking to go skiing with. So yes, I need to sort out the bags up there and sort of down here's a bit of a mess. So it all really needs just a little good tidy up and sort out. It might not look like a huge difference. It looks much better. I haven't actually given away anything, or this is the only thing that I might give away. It's like a flannel and like I haven't worn it in years, so I think that actually does need to go. But it is definitely just more like organised. Everything was like clumped up. But yeah, that's definitely more organised than it was. I sorted out my bags and all of that stuff up there, and then these are definitely more neat and tidy than they were, so I'm very happy with that. Okay, the air fryer is going in the back, so I'm sorry about the noise, but I've just obviously made my granola bars that you've seen, and I'm going to make my energy balls. My energy balls are a little bit different, but it's more or less the same ingredients because it is oats, dark chocolate, and peanut butter. But I'm gonna add some dates, and I'm also gonna add some nuts in there as well. So I'm not really sure about the measurements. I'm literally just gonna do it myself, but it's mostly dates. I'm gonna add some protein powder, but only a tiny scoop. Peanut butter, Or I was thinking of using almond butter, but I think I'm just going to go with peanut butter. Dates, dark chocolate chips, walnuts and hazelnuts, and I think that's all I'm going to do with them. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the same bowl that I did the other stuff because it's more or less the same ingredients, and then roll them into balls. So I've just got the granola bars out of the fridge. They're more like flapjack type, but they taste more like granola, if that makes sense. But they're really, really nice. I've already had half of one already. But yeah, I've just cut them into pieces, and then I've done the little energy balls, and I'm just going to put this all in the fridge. I'm going to put these in a Tupperware as well, and then put them in the fridge. I have just changed into a jumper because it's got really cold. It is pouring with rain outside now and it's making the house really chilly. So I put on a jumper and I'm still cold, so I boosted the heating, but hopefully I'll warm up in a little bit. I actually also wanted to prep some juices for the next couple of days. I'm gonna do like a retinol juice, people call it. So it's with like oranges, ginger and carrots. And then I'm gonna do a green juice with celery, apple, ginger and lemon. Juices. It made 2 of each, which was good, but this is gonna feel so nice in the next couple of days that I have these all prepped. So I'm going to run myself a bath, and I'm also just going to do some little self-care. So I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm also just going to dermaplane my face, and I'm going to do my skincare, and then I'm going to put on a face mask while I have a bath. And I'll show you the face mask that I have. I love sheet masks. I think they're really underrated. I think they give you so much moisture. So I would normally do a sheet mask, but I'm not actually going to do one today. I have this mask that is a peel off mask, and it's by April Skin. I just got it off Amazon, but I saw another YouTuber use it and I wanted to try it out. It is a niacinamide face mask and I really like it, I have to say. I'm going to use this after I do all my skincare and everything, and I think I might read my book while I'm in the bath as well. made me very sleepy, so I think I'm literally gonna fall asleep very soon. But I hope this video has been somewhat motivating to do a little monthly reset. I think going into a new month can be quite daunting sometimes, and I hope I've made it feel like it's just little easy things that you can do that sort of make you feel ready for the month ahead. And for me, like I said before, I think the biggest thing is self-care, and to just mentally prepare yourself and to go a bit easier on yourself, be a bit kinder to yourself. You don't have to do massive deep cleaning of your homes. It's just little easy things that you can do to make your space and your mind a little bit clearer. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.